Yo, what's good? I'm Charles Truly, the Vulgar conservative, and over here we're embracing masculinity. Alright, so I'm gonna give my opinion on the Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift situation. I've been hearing a lot of black women, black men. I've heard more of the black men say he's downgraded. I'm hearing a lot more of the black women saying things like he just fetishized Kayla, he played around with her, and they did take her serious because she was black. And I'm not hearing a lot of accountability. So I want to give another perspective because I don't think Travis can really come on any platform or anything and really say what you want to say, because when you're in the spotlight, when you with certain companies and groups, you can't say certain things now. So I'm going to give my opinion on what I think happened. First of all, I'll say I don't think it's about race. If I go back and see their relationship and what was put out, Kayla was more about showing up at the games, looking good, VIP, hanging out with everybody. Travis probably wasn't on that. She was saying he's cheap, wasn't giving her money. She had to pay for her own flights, pay for her own tickets, her way into the games. For a man to be like that, most of the time he's sensing something. And I'm going to say what he sensed. He may know it now. He may have knew it then, didn't say it. And he may know it now, is not going to say it because he don't want the backlash. But what he senses is that she was there just for the hype, just for the fame, just for the present, just to blow up her own thing. With them being together, he probably felt as if she should have been contributing more to his brand. And because he didn't feel that, he didn't want to give out extra money. He didn't want to go broke. He wasn't trying to do these things. Now that he's supposedly, we don't know, but let's say he's not even dating Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift has already contributed. Just from her being there, his jersey sales up 400%. With men, you got a lot of women saying he's fetishized, he played around with her, and now he's played around with her, he's ready to be serious with Taylor. It may not have been that. He could have been serious with Kayla, but Kayla was about herself, and now he's met a woman who can build him up, who can, that's what a woman's supposed to do with everything. They're supposed to come in and magnify what you're giving or contributing. If you give them a seed, they turn into a baby. And that's probably what he's expecting. He wasn't seeing that with Kayla, but he's seeing this with Taylor. Even if they're not dating, he's seeing it. So in his mind, as a person is getting older, getting more mature, he's like, you know what? I need to focus on my legacy. Football may be over soon. I'm getting older. What woman that I talk to can contribute and who ain't out just for her own clout, for her own thing, who's gonna make me feel secure, who's worried about me? And I really think that if he is dating Taylor, Taylor is giving more of that. Yeah, I had a friend, wealthy friend. I never thought he would ever consider marriage, right? Always had bad women, but was a lot like Kelsey. Like, you know, he would the dinners, and he went on trips, they'd be there, but he wasn't trying to give them more. Like these women would be like, when are we gonna get married? When are we gonna do this? Are you just playing around with me? Because he finally came across this particular woman. I remember talking to him and he was like, I'm engaged, I'm about to get married. And, I'm looking at him like, are you sure? I'm divorced. So I'm like, are you sure, marriage and your wealth? And he came back and was like, no, she is contributing. She's helping me to build my brand. She's flipped a couple things. We're a good team. And that's all he was looking for this whole time. That's what I'm feeling like is going on with Kelsey. Kelsey is smart. He's like, he's not just going to take any woman because she got a fat ass. And the message I'm really trying to get out is more women need to be on what can they offer. Not talking about how much a man need to make, this amount, he needs to have this size, he needs to be this height. More women need to start worrying about what they're bringing. Who was it? Steve Harvey was getting mad because guys are asking, what do a woman bring to a table? I don't agree with him. Men should be worried about what a woman's bringing to the table. And a lot of these other men who say they women don't work, they don't want their woman to pay bills, they don't want their woman to do. The idle mind is the devil's playground. Your woman should be working. Your woman should be contributing somehow. More women need to be taught this. Just because you get with a wealthy man or somebody that's got it going on, I mean, you just sit around and benefit for what he's worked hard for. You should be figuring out how can you multiply it. That's the secret to these women who you don't hear from them. They married, they happy. That 50% that we don't talk about. Most of these women, they understood early on that, yeah, if I get a man who got all this stuff, how can I multiply it? Or how can I make his life easier? Or how can I maintain it? And I really felt like the reason why the situation didn't work with Travis Kelce and Kayla was because she was all about the appearance, looking good, building her social media, And to him, that probably was irritating. He's like, yo, I'm out here playing football. I'm out here doing this stuff. What can you do to contribute? Why aren't you out selling my jerseys while I'm playing? You out looking good, taking pictures. So let's start to think about, for my fellas, this is what we need to be looking for in women. How can they make your life easier? How can they make it better? How can they multiply? All right, y'all, I'm Charles Truly, the Vulgar Conservative, and over here we're embracing masculinity.